Talk nerdy to me, Star Trek, thus, the Wrath of Khan. My grade scale is must see, must stream for the stuff that is worth paying a subscription for. Check it out for the mid, pass for the worst. I am Pablo Gunner, and I'm here to talk nerdy to you about Star Trek Wrath of Khan. Oh my god. If you went from Star Trek the Motion Picture to the Wrath of Khan, you would be like, this is so different. This is so much better. This is so crazy. As good as Star Trek the Motion Picture was, this is what the first one should have been, because for one, it takes place from an episode of the show, right? Like, this is something that happened from the show. This is the after effects. Him and these people, his people, were marooned on a planet. Things went to crap, and this is the revenge, the wrath of Khan. Perfect. A revenge story that blew up, phenomenal. And this man's supposed to be like a super soldier. I mean, for its time, the beauty standards or the standards for men's physicalities, this was very impressive for a man of his age. Like, he looked good. He looked pretty jacked. Like, you see his pecs, you see his arms, like, you see the abs. The dude looks good, and he's old. Like, we see Hugh Jackman now, yeah, that's our level, but he was doing it at his level in his time. That's all I'm saying. Second, this came off almost like a horror flick, which sci-fi done right can be like horror. Space, it can be terrifying. I mean, there's the aliens, there's all this stuff, and that's part of it, right? These aliens, these worms that can crawl into your ear and take over your mind and make you very easily controllable, susceptible to suggestion, which you forget and plays out throughout the rest of the movie in parts that you don't expect. He's also supposed to be of superior intellect, and he definitely seems like it because he has Kirk beaten at every turn. But Kirk is Kirk, and he doesn't believe in the no-win situation. Things also just happen to work out for James Tiberius Kirk, the captain of the Enterprise. Okay, things work out for him. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Like, he finds out he has a son from this lady that's doing the research on this thing called Genesis, and Genesis is able to bring things to life. Like, it could be a dead planet, boom, now it's alive. And they show it, like they do it inside this asteroid or this moon or something like that. Anyways, it was awesome, and it's beautiful, and it's epic, and it's fantastic. The other part of this is that Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock have a complex and somewhat strained, but loving relationship. It's an interesting friendship. So when, spoiler alert, Spock sacrifices his life for the many, because the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, he sacrifices himself to save the crew and essentially just turn this whole thing around. That would be catastrophic for millions, perhaps billions. There's so many emotional moments. And that's what this quote is for, which is, it's backwards, but, you know, that's what this quote is. The quote that Spock says to Kirk as he's dying. Very emotional. There's a lot of emotional points in this, and it just plays out so great. It plays out so well. I don't know how this cannot be at the top of people's lists of not only one of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time, but like, if you're a Trekkie, it should be in your top 3. If you're not, I don't know what kind of idiot you are. As a sci-fi fan, I don't know how this isn't in the top 10 of lists, because it should be. This is easily, for me, my favorite, and I think the best Star Trek movie ever made. Because it has so many elements. It has that horror sci-fi. The sci-fi's there in so many ways. The emotional points, there's so many emotional points. The thinking, the strategy, the revenge, the references to the show. Like, there's so much of this that make it such a stellar film, because I didn't have to watch that episode of Star Trek to know and get caught up. Like, the exposition, boom, quick, easy, done. It's brilliant and it's phenomenal. And if you think any less, I probably think less of you, because where's your head at? It's not there. Maybe we need to do a mind meld, because we need to get on the same page. That being said, it's easily a must-see, must-stream, which is Paramount Plus. Tell me what you think about it. Talk nerdy to me. Give us a like. Give us a comment. Give us a subscribe. Check out our merch at TNTM, the store where you can find this merch on sale with free shipping, as well as others. 5% of any profit that we get off our merch goes to a charity of the month, which is currently Hispanic Heritage Foundation. Help us help them by buying some of this sweet merch, or donate directly to them, as it seems like Trump would rather attack brown people than release his buddies on the Epstein list. So, talk nerdy to me. Thank you for watching, my fellow nerds and amigos.